How sleeping more makes me a Hafiz, not only a Hafiz but a better Hafiz. People say that if you want to be like someone, you need to get the same habit as they have. And Hafiz have tons of habit which we don't have. And one of them are sleeping more and better. When I started memorizing the Quran, I was sleeping late, waking up late, and then I wasn't sleeping at afternoon. But a normal Hafiz sleeps early at night, wakes up early in the morning, and then sleep 2 to 3 hours at afternoon. My routine was I was just waking up late and then eating a big breakfast right after I wake up, and after that I went to school. After coming back from school, then I eat a big lunch and then I went to madrasa. And at the madrasa I wasn't able to focus on my lessons all because of I had a big lunch before my session. I was struggling to memorize one page of the Quran in 5 to 6 hours a day, but my fellows were memorizing one page in just 30 minutes to 45 minutes. The reason behind this was when they wakes up, they didn't eat breakfast until they read their lesson to their teacher, and after reading their lesson to the teacher, they get the breakfast as a reward for their lesson. But I was getting that reward already. I wasn't memorizing my lesson and the breakfast were in front of me at home. So I wasn't struggling with memorizing my lesson then. And that was the huge reason why I couldn't focus on my lessons. After 4 years of struggling, I memorized 14 ajza in 4 years, while my other fellows had memorized the whole Quran in just 3 years. I was so demotivated by my routine, and sometimes I wanted to quit Hafiz. So right now I will give you some tips to improve your routine, to not make the same mistakes as I did. First of all, eat the frog first in the morning. Now what I mean by that is accomplish the biggest challenge that you have early in the morning before you do anything. Anything means before you eat even. So when you wake up for Fajr, pray Fajr, and right after that memorize your lesson. And after memorizing your lesson, eat your breakfast. But if you didn't memorize your lesson, don't eat breakfast, go to school, you will not die. Try to memorize your lesson in the school and do that for one day, and I promise you that your focus level will get from here to here. All because of you give yourself a challenge to do, and you will get the breakfast as a reward. But if you get the reward in advance, there is no struggle and you will not be able to memorize your lesson then. So first thing first, don't eat breakfast, eat the frog first in the morning, and that will help you to not have brain fog and also to memorize your lesson fast and effectively. The second thing is do not lose your brain points on junk things. What I mean by that is when you wake up in the morning, you have 100 brain points. Then you scroll a little bit on your phone and you lose 5 to 10 points. After that, you argue with your mom that this and this thing is not in the breakfast, and then you lose 20 to 30 points there. Then you went to school and you do nothing there but sleep, and again you lose 20 to 30 points. After that you came back and you eat a lunch of sugary and junk foods and you lose another 10 to 20 points. And when you sit down to memorize your lesson in the madrasa, you have only 10 or 15 brain points, and that's not going to work to memorize your lesson then. So what you need to do is when you wake up, use those 100 points to memorize your lesson right after Fajr, and then do not waste those other points. If you go with this mindset, you will not lose your brain points and you will be so much productive in your whole day. So there is 2 things to follow. 1, eat the frog first in the morning. Second, do not eat breakfast or do not eat anything until you memorize your lesson. And the third one, do not lose your brain points on the things that will ruin your focus level. And I know that you can't follow a routine of a Hafiz because you have college, university, schools, or a job, and you can't manage your time. So that's why I created a community where I will teach everything that will make memorization easy for you, and you will be connected with like-minded people who are also memorizing the Quran. There is courses, weekly group calls, and one-on-one access to me. So if you want to join, then there's a first link in the description. Click the link below and join the community right now. I will see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.